gifts well.
Hi everyone, I'm Southern.
I'm Sassy.
And we are kicking off our 8th season,
I
right?
know,
8-year
crazy.
season. Yeah,
That's crazy.
It is crazy. So, hey, we have got a great show today, don't we?
We always have a great show, like we don't. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, but we're going to do something really different today.
Yeah.
If you can imagine, there's always something different, but hey,
It'll be a surprise.
yeah, a new group in town. I will give you a little secret. There is a new group in town. Right? Okay. All right, so stay with us here today on Southern
Sassy.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
This year, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty is proudly commemorating our 50th anniversary, and what a journey it has been. For 5 decades, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been the heartbeat of real estate in Northwest Georgia.
We've had the privilege of helping thousands of homeowners with their real estate transactions. Thank you, Dalton and Northwest Georgia.
Whether you're buying, selling, or expanding your business, trust the experience that comes with 50 years of excellence. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, Ringgold, and Cleveland, Tennessee.
Did you know there's a surgical procedure that can make your eyes look younger, more alert, and give you an overall younger appearance? With age, eyelids stretch, and the muscles supporting them weaken. As a result, excess skin and fat can gather above and below your eyelids. This can cause sagging eyebrows, droopy underlids, and bags under the eyes. Dalton Plastic Surgery can correct this look with a procedure called blepharoplasty. Why not make the change? Call us today at Dalton Plastic Surgery.
Eddie, you know, car sales have really changed over the last couple of years.
Yeah, they have, Greg, but we're still getting the car that you want. If you're patient, you're willing to come in and give us a little bit of time, we're filling every order.
And we still want your used cars. Go to northgeorgiatoyota.com to check your value.
Greg, other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say?
Oh, yes, they can.
Hey, that's my part.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Whether you run a business, run your family's finances, or you're opening your first account, you need sound financial guidance from bankers who know you by name. Discover what a strong, locally owned community bank can do for you. Built Well Bank.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Southern.
Sassy.
And tell them what we're going to do today.
Well, it's a music show. Judy loves to sing, so she always plans music shows, and she knows I can't sing worth a flip. So
That's why I like them. It stars me. No,
so I'm going to lip sync.
no, you're gonna, you're gonna participate.
Well, we both like music, so you know we've done. We've done a lot of different music shows in the past. We did karaoke.
Yes.
Karaoke was fun. Now that I could get into that. You know, I was kind of afraid at first, but that was a fun one.
And we did the piano at Christmas time.
Yeah, that's true. We did.
Dual piano.
Yeah, we did.
Dual piano. Because she plays the piano, I play the piano, but she plays by music, which is
right.
Yeah.
And very technical.
Yeah.
And hers plays with lots of feeling because it was
lots of feeling, lots of feeling notes.
But ukulele. We've done the ukulele.
Ukulele.
That was fun. You actually took lessons after that.
I have taken some lessons, but I did pick up some of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
You were inspired by that. That was fun.
I
In the rain.
was.
We did a ukulele show. Remember it rained?
That was really, I really
That was
enjoyed
fun.
that.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was very good.
Yeah.
We hadn't done cello. I'm trying to think what all string instruments.
No, but I can
We've
play.
done.
You know, I can play the seltzer. I think the seltzer.
Is it?
Is it called seltzer?
Did we do kazoo? So we did a kazoo on something, didn't we?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Or
all the
harmonica. We did harmonica last season.
But we both
She
love
can play
music.
harmonica.
Yeah, I
yes.
can play it.
So we've done a lot of musical shows. We've done singing shows. We've done
there's a lot of I
instrumental
can't remember all the
shows.
different ones. But today is very, very, very special.
Yeah.
So we're going to create this show
we're
around.
going to create magic.
That's right. That's right. So
Musical magic. So buckle your seatbelts.
and get ready, cause here we go. And let's take a break. Come back, and you'll meet our special guest for the day.
Eddie, you know, car sales have really changed over the last couple of years.
Yeah, they have, Greg, but we're still getting the car that you want. If you're patient, you're willing to come in and give us a little bit of time, we're filling every order.
And we still want your used cars. Go to northgeorgiatoyota.com to check your value.
Greg, other dealers are gonna say, we can't do that. What do we say?
Oh, yes, they can.
Hey, that's my part.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
I'm Kirby, live in Dalton, Georgia with Dos First Fresh Mexican Grill.
And I'm Rusty with Builtwell Bank.
My husband and I are business owners, and we have known Rusty for 15 years now.
Yes, we've done a lot of projects together.
That's right. And we need banking partners that understand our small business need.
We understand you can have a great idea, but you need financing.
Everyone at the bank knows my name, which I love. For my personal and business needs, my bank is Builtwell.
This year, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty is proudly commemorating our 50th anniversary, and what a journey it has been. For 5 decades, Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been the heartbeat of real estate in Northwest Georgia.
We've had the privilege of helping thousands of homeowners with their real estate transactions. Thank you, Dalton and Northwest Georgia.
Whether you're buying, selling, or expanding your business, trust the experience that comes with 50 years of excellence. Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty with offices in Dalton, Calhoun, Cartersville, Ringgold, and Cleveland, Tennessee.
Welcome back. We're here with our special guest, JT Finley, and a guitar. We have not done a guitar yet.
This could be dangerous.
Hey, you know what? You normally see this guy at Maryville Jewelers in downtown Dalton, but not today. We brought him out, right?
That's right.
Playing hooky.
they have no idea.
The jewelry store is his part-time gig. He's really a musician.
This stays in my office for a reason. You guys are going to find out why.
Hey, and you know what? I hear you're running a special. If you buy some jewelry, he'll play his tune.
A free song. Just don't ask me to sing, but I'll play your song.
Oh my goodness. Well, how did you get started with the guitar?
You know, I had a buddy in high school that was always a really good guitar player. I really didn't think much about it, but I went to school after I graduated high school, went to college, and just started playing when I was 19, just for fun. And then got more and more into it, and now it's become a remedy. You know, I don't really play out in groups or anything, because I'm not good enough, but furthermore, I just don't really have the time. But it's just, like I say, it's a remedy. It's a medicine. It calms me, relaxes me, and it's always fun to bring out. You got people over. It's always fun to bring the guitar out and maybe do a little sing-along.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you play for you? Like, what so you say it's a remedy, so what soothes you?
You know, it's something different every day. It's almost like, you know how it is, like you go into work singing the last song you heard when you drive into work? Yeah. That's kind of me. Like the last song I hear when I first pick up the guitar, it might be the first thing. Either A, I already know it, or B, I'm trying to learn it, or sometimes I just pick the car up and whatever comes out, comes out.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Did you take lessons, or is this just natural?
So no, I never took lessons. I just was fortunate to have really good close friends who play guitar, and they all said, you know, once they heard me play, like, you know what, don't play guitar, just play with guitar players. So I wasn't scared to actually go find guitar players and like sit in with them, and I may be in the background for a while, like I'm not even plugged up, just strumming along with them so I can learn.
You just kind of chorded it with them?
Yeah, just learn the feel. But then, actually, I gave some guitar lessons to some people who just want to learn simple chords. Yeah. Like, I'm not a guitar teacher by any means, but they say, hey, just teach me G, C, and D, because I want to learn how to play Sweet Home Alabama, or I want to learn how to play whatever. So I just taught them the simple chords, and then they went off and took it from there. But no, never had lessons to just play with guitar. I play with a lot of really good guitar players, and that's, to me, that's the best way to learn.
Wow. So do you like have to have real wide, I mean, I have problems getting...
You have to have short fingernails. I mean, we talked about, I took lessons and I kept cutting my nails, and they were like down in the quick.
Yeah.
And I was pressing as hard as I could press, and the calluses, and just, I had a hard time doing it. So it is very difficult. I mean, they make it look so easy on TV when you see people play.
They make it look magical.
It is not.
Like a pro golfer, they make golf look easy, and you go try to play golf. And
your fingertips, it is very difficult.
Yeah, your fingertips finally harden up and form calluses, and when the people who play like every day a lot, I mean, their fingertips are almost flat from fretting on the guitar. Mine aren't, but my fingertips are still kind of nice and tough, or just because I pick it up every day. Some days for only 2 or 3 minutes, some days for half an hour.
Do your kids enjoy?
So my son got into it a little bit, but he kind of got in the drums, but sports took over and no more there. But my daughter, she's very she loves to sing, musical, and she loves to sing. So she loves me to play guitar, and what she'll do is just make up words and sing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you should have had her
That
on
is
today.
Let me tell you, y'all, she would take over the camera, take over the screen. She would be like, look, y'all, lights on me, camera on me. She's one of those. But she's a pistol, and she loves music, loves to sing, loves to dance, and yes, so loves me to grab the guitar and play. Yeah. So she's my audience, really. Even my wife's like, go in there if you're going to play. I'm trying to read, I'm trying to do this. But my daughter's always like, yeah, Dad, play the guitar for me. Yeah. So that's who I play for.
So what is your special kind of music that you enjoy the most? Like, is it jazz? Is it rock?
And there again, Judy, it's just whatever the flavor of the month. I hate to say that, but it is. Like some days I'm playing country and folk. Some days I like funk and bluegrass. Just I don't know.
How
whatever.
talented is that though, to be able to play all different kinds?
Again, though, I was very fortunate to play with a lot of really good guitar players. And I'll tell you something. You guys are kind of tapping in here. This town of Dalton has phenomenal musicians, phenomenal guitar players.
That is so true. I mean, Burr Park has proven that.
Yes,
I mean, the local talent and people coming through.
Yes, people's back porches. You go to some of the local eateries, some of the local pubs. Some of the guitar pickers and singers, I'm like, who is this guy? Where are these people coming? They're locals.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Y'all talking to me very nice, like I'm this phenomenal guitar player, but there are people that are 10 times better than me that I would literally put my guitar up when they're in the room, like, let this guy or girl play, because there are some really talented people.
Right. Yeah, but it doesn't come with when you buy a ring.
Yeah. Try working retail and playing guitar, pal.
I want to ask about that. Retail, Maryville Jewelers, how long has that been down
50 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah, 50 years this year. And we're going to have a little bit of a celebration coming up. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, and I really kind of want to tie it in with a Burr Park Friday night concert. But yeah, 50 years, and this is my 27th year? 27 years for me. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
Wow,
Yeah, it's been great.
That's great. Well, play us something here.
Okay, sure.
Whatever you feel. Next. J. Marie can dance. I love it.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
What was that? Was the last song you heard in
just a little 12-bar blues. I mean, the guy who kind of taught me to play, he goes, just learn 12-bar blues. It helps you get the feel for guitar, and you're playing different chords. And so that's my dad's favorite. He's always like, play some blues. So always got to play a little blues.
I love blues.
Yeah,
and I love jazz. I love jazz, too.
And jazz is very hard to play. That is one thing I don't really try to pretend to know. But I do like playing a lot of blues.
It reminds me of like interpretive dance. It's like it looks so flowy, but it's so difficult to do and make it make sense.
I agree, and you got to have an ear for it. I'll tell you, like most music is on the beats of 2 and 4, right? Jazz is on 1 and 3. So you really kind of have to be adaptable and say, you know what? Let's just make it fit, make it work. Because I've heard jazz and I'm like, that's terrible. And then I hear the same song over and over, and then I'm like, oh, that's actually really good. Yeah. But you got to kind of understand it. You got to almost like, step outside the box a little bit for jazz.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right, so we're going to go take a break now, but more with JT Finley and Southern Sassy.
Eddie, car sales have really changed over the last couple of years.
Yeah, they have, Greg, but we're still getting the car that you want. If you're patient, you're willing to come in and give us a little bit of time, we're filling every order.
And we still want your used cars. Go to NorthGeorgiaToyota.com to check your value.
Greg, other dealers are going to say, we can't do that. What do we say?
Oh, yes, they can.
Hey, that's my part.
Only at North Georgia Toyota in Dalton. Come see us.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
I'm Waylon. I live in Dalton and I'm the owner of Elite Lineman Training Institute.
And I'm Mitch Sanford with Biltwell Bank.
When I left Georgia Power to start my own business, I met with Mitch and told him what we were doing.
I told Waylon, you're the kind of business we want to work with.
We have a very high standard for how we work as a company and especially how we treat our clients. After a very candid conversation with Mitch, we knew we were on the same page.
Today, we're working on several businesses, training and real estate.
Because they do the heavy lifting, so I can focus on my business. My bank is built well.
Did you know there's a surgical procedure that can make your eyes look younger, more alert, and give you an overall younger appearance? With age, eyelids stretch, and the muscles supporting them weaken. As a result, excess skin and fat can gather above and below your eyelids. This can cause sagging eyebrows, droopy underlids, and bags under the eyes. Dalton Plastic Surgery can correct this look with a procedure called blepharoplasty. Why not make the change? Call us today at Dalton Plastic Surgery.
You're watching Southern
Sassy
with our special guest, JT Finley.
I think we should hire him to just be at every show and kind of play behind us
know.
as we talk. He just makes it sound so like professional.
I thought you want people to watch the show. Yeah.
Well, you were playing just now, and that was like a combination. Like, there's some guitar songs where you're strumming. I guess that's chords, and then they're picking, like, I've heard these classical guitarists.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like they're playing the whole song, and their fingers are just like this. So, like, tell me the difference and when it's appropriate to use and how you decide to use chords versus notes versus...
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on what song it is. You know, the chords are, like you said, where you're fretting a full chord, you're strumming a full chord, whatever chord may be. And then notes are, you know, we're actually playing the note here. And then when, you're talking about finger picking.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, I do too.
Very kind of soothing, you know. So there just depends on what song it is. But a good question is, how do you know? So one of my favorite guitar players is Martin Knopfler, right?
Yeah.
Just Dire Straits gentleman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, he does not play with a pick, but you can't tell because sometimes he's playing. You're like, how is he doing that? He has the talent to roll these fingers on these chords, which most of us cannot do. Martin Knopfler, who makes a living playing music. Those people can do that, but it all depends on the flow of the song, if they're jamming. I've played with groups where we're playing and some people don't use picks, but what happens to them is sometimes they get drowned out because they're not using the picks, so you can't hear them, so they'll turn the guitar up a little bit louder than the others. I really don't play a lot of electric. I'm mainly an acoustic kind of guitar because I don't own electric. I always use a pick when I play. Very seldom when I not use a pick. But to me it's just easier, but playing chords is simple, and that's kind of what I love. I mean, when I'm just strumming,
there's only so many chords.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's crazy chords like that, which I love.
That sounds like 70s vibe to me. Like Bread. You remember all those?
I love that music.
Yeah.
I love that music.
All
Simple.
those, yeah.
But then there is also augmented chords. Just, I don't even know what those are called.
Like Seals and Croft. So I'm getting like that 70s, 80s vibe, you know, like that yacht rock channel.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that rock.
I love that station.
It reminds me also of the beach.
Beachy. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I love reggae type of music.
Oh, yeah.
That's Jamaica.
And there again, it's kind of on the 1 and 3, kind of like the jazz.
Yeah.
Because love.
Now, are there different types of acoustic guitars?
Yes, and I'm playing a Taylor, which I love. Taylors and Martins are the ones you hear the most about. But there again, I really don't know a lot about guitars. I just know if it has a low action. What low action means, the strings are low to the fretboard, which makes it easier to fret. Because a lot of people play guitars, but they can only do these up here. They can't play what's called bar chords, which are these. These are bar chords where you're actually using this finger to work as this nut on the guitar. So it makes you be able to play, like if you want to do hammer-ons. That's hammering on, but when you're playing these kind of chords, it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
Unless you.
Yeah, because those have a lower tone than these.
Yeah. So you're moving this, you're using that finger to move this down, and now that finger becomes that nut right there, which is allowing me to. So that's an E, basically, right there. That's the same fingers I'm playing, but now it's in an A because I moved this down to here.
Oh, okay.
But these 3 fingers are still fretting like I was up here.
Wow. So did you start by just learning the chords?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, just the chords, and then
Yep.
you added.
I think if you're going to start learning to play guitar, the first thing you want to do is learn chords, and then you want to learn your right hand. What I mean by right hand is I can sit here and strum this G, but then you can do this and C, back to G. But if you don't got your right hand in rhythm with it, it don't matter if you can play chords. You have to have some rhythm. So in order to learn rhythm, I think that's where the blues comes back into play. Blues lets you learn that rhythm. Just simple, but I'm using that same boom, 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 even on G.
Yeah, that
See what I'm saying?
same, yeah.
Same melody, same rhythm.
Yeah.
That's the difference in learning your chords and then learning your right hand. I'm really not a very good chord person. I'm not, but I've been told by guitar players far better than myself that my right hand's decent, right? So at least I got that going for me. I can't sing.
That's where I'm left-handed. I could never play.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed.
Wasn't
You just
Jimi
turn the
Hendrix?
guitar the
I
other
think
way.
Jimi Hendrix did. He turned the guitar upside down. Best of my memory. The true guitar players will know that, but
There were some guys back in the 70s that could like put it behind his head.
oh yeah, there's guys in this town that can do that.
Really?
Yeah, and there's piano players that can play with their toes. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone play
That's
guitar.
magic,
Have you?
baby.
Actually, I have. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Oh yeah. You go-
that's
Guitar, could you
magic.
do the guitar
No,
with
but I
that?
have seen the people, the guitars behind their heads.
Yeah,
or-
that's
I've actually
crazy.
seen, used to, like 20
So
years
I
ago, a
want
lot
to
of
see behind your
concerts.
head. Show me.
I can't do that. I'd knock myself out and send us all flying.
Well, you played one a few minutes ago too. Like that was an old familiar, like feel the train a coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Folsom Blues.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
Yeah. You gonna be June. June Carter. You can sing like June Carter Cash.
That's another thing. If I could sing, my dad always said, if you could sing, you can go on the road. But instead, he goes, get your butt back to work, get in office.
Is that kind of like, do you feel like that's a requirement? Like if you play, like I play the piano and you don't really have to sing, you can play the melody. But like with a guitar, unless you're picking the melody, don't you kind of have to sing a little
See, with piano, you're filling up a lot of space.
Right.
With a guitar, if I'm strumming, it's going to get boring quick unless you can sing the words that go with it.
And you got to have some kind of melody, I
Yes,
guess.
and the piano, again, you can have all that.
Right.
Good piano players, at least. And good guitar players can kind of fill up the room with just a guitar. But yes, I answer your question. I think singing goes a long way with playing any kind of musical instrument, especially the guitar.
But is other people in your family musical?
So everybody likes music. Nobody really plays instruments. My dad has always been a good singer. My brother thinks he's a good singer. But my brother...
Shout out to the brother.
My brother has always been, he's 3 years older than me, and he was always the one I kind of got a lot of my music from, because I would listen to whatever my brother listens to. Him and his buddies, they were in junior high and high school, whatnot, and I was getting their music. But then once I, kind of got into guitar and learning music and going to concerts in my 20s, that really ventured me out to learning about, the Talking Heads or Leonard Skinner or some of the jazz greats that, Miles Davis and Coltrane, those guys. I listen to all that, but I can't play all that. Now, I can play some Leonard Skinner and I can play some, Motley Crue type stuff, but I don't listen to a lot of it.
Skinner, seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Can you play the intro? Can you play the beginning riff? Because that's like the classic. I'm just saying. Yes, here we go. We got the Peanut Gallery. We got some Leonard Skinner going.
We got an audience out here in Hagnell. We're at Hagnell Park, by the way. In case
I guess we
know
should have
that.
mentioned that.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here, by the way.
Yeah.
This is
Shout out
fantastic.
Beautiful place. Yeah, you should come out and visit.
Yeah.
All right, so where were we with that song? Oh.
You interrupted the Leonard Skinner
No, that's
moment.
okay,
I was
that's okay.
trying to bond with our guests.
That is okay.
I was like, he could play
I get
Skinner.
excited.
I mean, come on.
Go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna play this song?
Well,
What is that?
Introduce our group today.
We
We have a new group in town.
Judy's making me sing again because I can't.
Hey, here's your instrument.
And she wants to play. And okay, this is okay. Judy has a tambourine. JT has a guitar. This is what she gets. I have a grater and a wooden spoon. So this tells you where
Straight out of
I
the
rank
kitchen.
among the musicians. I'm just saying.
And this group is
So
called.
I'm supposed to like figure this out. I mean,
And we do not
too
take
bad
requests.
it doesn't have the ringer in it. More, I could do more cowbell.
If
but
you want to book us, you
they
call
have a ringer.
Mirabel Jewelers, right?
Yeah, we're going to be busy. Like, once this comes out, we're going to be busy for a while, so bear with
So
us.
we're going to be Finley and the Diamonds. And you can figure out who the Diamonds are and who's Finley.
Maybe we'll hit the road and have a tour.
That's what I'm saying. Once
You know,
this
we may
goes
get a lot of
public,
requests.
yeah.
Well, I
We're
think
gonna
I'm
be busy.
expendable.
Borough
I'm just
Park's
guessing.
gonna want- Borough
I
Park's
might
gonna
be the
want us.
expendable one, but all right. Oh, wait.
You got your words?
You got your words.
Oh, I suppose. Okay.
Well, we're big rock singers. We got golden fingers, and we loved everywhere we go.
We sing about beauty and we sing about truth at $10,000 a show.
We take
All kinds of pills to give us all kinds of thrills, but the thrill we've never known. It's a thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone.
Wanna see my picture on the cover of? Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother? Don't
Rolling
see
Stone.
my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone. This is not working.
Yeah, it is. Get a freaky face lady called Maydeen Katie who embroiders on my jeans. I got my poor old gray-haired daddy driving my limousine.
We get a limo?
It's all designed to blow our minds, but our minds won't really be blown. Like the blow you'll get there when you get your picture
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, wanna see my picture on the cover of? Gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. Gonna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Y'all are good.
1-800-JUDY.
One more. We got
we got another verse? Oh, my Lord.
Like groupie, we got 2 every weekday. We got a genuine Indian guru who teaches us a better way. We got all kinds of friends that money can't buy, and so you never be left alone. And we keep getting richer, but we can't get a picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Gonna see my picture on the cover of.
Gonna buy my copies for my mama.
Your mama's not alive. On the cover of the Rolling Stone.
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. All right, see you next time, Southern.
Sassy.
Thank you, TJ.
It's JT.
That's all right. I think everybody knows.
I wear gifts well.
To advertise your business on TV, contact Elliott Media at 706-529-4237.